Hey everybody, welcome back to Wasteland 2. For the past about 40 minutes or so, I've been selling gear, optimizing our party, attaching weapon attachments, and then did a couple of levels, and I'm going to show you that right now. So Leonardo, we have the AK-97 with the underbarrel flashlight, a scope, and a magazine, quick mag. So no chance to jam, it's pretty strong, 23.8 damage per AP, like massive damage dealer. Donatello, we bought the SVD, which is a pretty big increase over what we had. It's 11 damage per AP, and still only 5 AP to shoot. We've got a long barrel, underbarrel flashlight, high-powered scope, and a high-capacity mag. With Michelangelo, we went exclusively with the M60, and we ditched the backup weapon just for additional space. We also sold some of our upgrades that we're not using. And for Raphael, we stuck with the pulse rifle. We've upgraded it with the underbarrel flashlight. It had the high-powered scope previously, but I did buy him a 45 Peacekeeper. So this is a pretty decent weapon. It's got the underbarrel flashlight as well. We sold a bunch of the random stuff that we had, and we stuck with these weird, like, garnishes, like food things that are kind of interesting. They actually do some pretty good stuff. This one, I believe, gives us, like, pretty much everything. Pickled health. Or is it sriracha? One of them, yeah, this one, Cock of the Walk, it's like everything increases. All of your stats increase for a period of time. Sliced jalapeno makes you hurry, like your speed is increased. And then pickled health is increased constitution, I believe. Rose, we've made sure that we have the correct upgrades on her Peacekeeper. And then I've sold a whole bunch of her shotgun ammo in favor of 45 ammo, which we're still slightly low on. But because we've got Raphael using the pulse rifle as his primary, I think we're okay. For Chisel, I've applied the grip tape here so we can get a lot more damage done with the sledgehammer. And then he's already had the heavy weights on it. I also applied grip tape to the rebar staff. So they both do 4 AP, not really a use to use either, to use the rebar over this, but I've got it just in case, who knows what else could happen. And then we've got Lex, who's just carrying rockets and his fists. So, I did all that selling, by the way, with Pistol Pete in our party, so we got the barter bonuses. The other thing I did was, let's check out the skills here. Chisel, we didn't do anything. Rose, I went into Outdoorsman, so we have a chance of evading some of these challenges as we go from place to place in this area. Raphael, we stayed where he was. Michelangelo stayed. Donatello, I went with sniper rifles, so we almost have that maxed out. And yeah, that's everything. So, let's try and head back. And there's obviously an area that I've missed in the other village. Village, city, town, you know. So I've got to go back there and explore that a little bit more. And try to resolve a lot of things that are going on in the area. Okay, so we have a... See, now we have a chance. Children of the Citadel, not so bad, but if we can get away... oh, unsuccessful. Well, damn. Here's a chance to test our new weaponry. Whoa, right off the bat. Great. Look at all these guys. Great. Yeah, run right in there, Lex. Whoa! Wrecked us already. Okay, this is gonna be trouble. Can I hit from here? Yes, I can. It's lasers, though, and these guys, armor 4, not the greatest. Great. Fantastic start. He's got bleeding going. Alright, now let's see how this puppy works. It's gonna work really well. I'm sure. This guy's pretty low. I'd rather not waste it on him, but maybe the lobber and the energy weapons, because some of our guys are wearing really high armor, which is hurting them. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're dishing out damage now. Now, let's use this to just take this one down. And perhaps this one. Problem is, we just need to survive now. Thankfully, misses. Look at this basher, that's gonna hurt. Come on, crits. There, holy crap. Okay, we got 2 shots with this one. Nice work. So we need to have at least 6 to shoot. So if I move here, I need to use 3 and then the crouch. Yeah, that was overkill for sure. Ooh, big miss. I'm certainly happy with the additional damage that we're dealing. Really helpful. Damn. You know what I could have done is I could have kept the crowbar just for these leftover action points. Could even switch over to this one now. Not bad. Ooh, nice. This should be able to finish him off. Okay, not bad. All things considered. Let's use a basic surgeon kit for now. Let's get some major healing going on here. You know what? Let's use this one to hopefully hold us over until we get to our next destination.
Copy, Ranger Team. Echo 1. Congratulations, Echo 1.
Beautiful. So, Leo, what should we do? I'm thinking assault rifles. Max that out. And who else was it? Raphael. Let's go energy weapons. Never ending again. We've got a ton of those that we sold. TNT, I also sold a whole bunch of TNT and those little, nuclear grenade kind of, I don't know if they're called nuclear grenades. It was like the gas grenades. Lex is definitely hurt. In shock for quite a while. About 5 minutes. Which is like a goddamn eternity in this world. No, move it. Oh, come on. Damn it. Alright. As long as they don't jump us right away. Now, who's our little buddy following here? Yeah, Rose. Come on, buddy. Okay, so chisel we're gonna want in the front-ish. Let's go like so. You guys down. And then hopefully when this guy shows up right at the corner. Come on. I see their goddamn energy weapons going. Oh, you know what? Since that's the case... 5 armor's not terrible. This one hurts us. That's probably why he got crushed so hard. Just have to remember to put it on after. Sight blocked? Damn it. Want to try to take as little damage from this as we possibly can, obviously. Just at 100% down here. There we go. Bring it. What do we got here? Ah, there's a lot of them. Okay, cutters, lobbers, gunners, gunners, gunners. Let's go for the lobbers first. Almost just killed him. There it is. Now, what are you guys wearing? 4? Not great. But we need to hit anyway, so let's go. Still decent damage. Melts him. Let's get these guys in behind for now. We have a great shot on this guy. So that can kind of be Donnie's target on his own. Our positioning's pretty great right now, I gotta say. We don't have the most amazing cover, but... God, is that awesome. We have a good shot here, too. Let's take it. Because getting the guy behind the wall is going to be tough. Damn. Oh, who's this? Oh, we got a basher back here. Okay. Well, let's start working on the basher. There it is. Nice work. Damn it. Oh, we're just cleaning these guys up now. I'm very happy about it. Okay, so we got an ion beamer. Let's take the energy cells for Raphael. The other stuff go to Chisel, just for carrying purposes. Oh yeah, a little poly. This is new. Perception and awareness. The same thing. These are good to sell. He's overburdened now. That's okay. We can kind of split some things between him and Lex. Alright, you can throw this back on. Okay, get in there. Okay, so what did we just find? Well, we've got a guy over here we didn't talk to. The cook. Welcome to the Angel's Cafeteria. Food is served in the afternoon and evening. At least it is when the folks on the farm do their job and my equipment's working. What's wrong with your equipment? Oh, it's fine. The salvage teams always bring back the parts I need when a stove or a fridge breaks. Well, usually. What kind of parts are you looking for? As often as you see broken toasters just laying around the waste, you never find any dang heating elements. Mr. Manners likes his toast just so, and since my toaster's heating element is worn, I can't get it right. Here's a picture of Calm, but I can tell he's getting riled. Or he's a picture of Calm. We have toast, I believe, on Donnie, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that would help. It's right down to the floor of the Angel. Grow all kinds of stuff. Tomatoes, beans, protein, potatoes, lettuce, peas, soybeans for protein. What kind of food do you serve? Generally strict vegetarians here by order of Mr. Manners, but the farm grows a wide variety of veggies so we don't get bored. There's also good clean water, and once a month there's a courtesy meat for protein. What the hell's courtesy meat? You'll have to ask Mr. Manners about that. I just cook it. Protein's protein, friend. It all winds up in the same place. That's not exactly true. Why do I get the feeling you're talking about humans here? That would explain those random cannibals that we saw. What you're telling me, you've never tried it before? It's no big deal. Tastes kind of like pig. You gotta cook it for a while to get rid of the stringiness, though. Makes me wish we had fatter people. Say, you want seconds? No, I'm good. What about your water? Collect our own, and the climate's good enough here that we don't have to ration it. Help yourself. What do you know about Mr. Manners? He's been a real godsend. Set me up in the cafeteria, gave me the run of the place. Never felt more useful. Any special rules here? Other than polite table manners, well, just the seating rules. Over there is where the muckety mucks eat, and over here is for everyone else. You should sit in the good spots. You know any cat litter locations? I don't know why you'd want it, but I know Mr. Manners has a lot of it for his cats. This Mr. Manners is going to be an interesting scenario. Okay, so this is a whole area that we haven't even seen before. What's this? Maximum power, a book about power. This can answer a lot of problems with supplying energy to various groups. You begin to leaf through it and, oh, it's about personal power, not energy cells. Kind of worthless. Let's just make our own decisions, shall we? Tori Robinson Guide to Self-Empowerment. Okay, yeah, you're right. Hey, you've deigned to stop by? I heard you were in the Coliseum, of course. What can you tell us about the execution, Tori? I think it's a mistake, and Mr. Manners is ignoring me telling him that. And that's an even bigger mistake. It'll be hard for him to rebound from that one, but as long as he tries to maximize his principles according to his heart, he should be alright. Do you need any help? Help me? Help us? No, the important thing is for you to help yourselves. Why be altruistic when you can maximize your own potential? Well, it's pretty clear whose book that was. These guys are in some kind of class. Nick Chauvin? Just trying to get some work done, strangers. Yeah, what kind of work? A door, you've seen many like it, but it also has an alarm up top, not something that we can actually...
A teaching from the
Oh, it is
book.
locked.
Etiquette demands that we act civilly toward one another. If you're being rude, we'll set you straight.
Okay, why did we just receive a ration ticket? A small ticket signed by one of Mr. Manners. Good for one item at the general store. Okay. Now this is kind of interesting. Impossible to disarm the alarm. We will not be dicking around with that. Free copy of the noisily correct guide to manners. Yes. We need this. Especially Chisel. Your guide to proper etiquette and life of civility. Good. Schooling. What's the magic word? Let me guess. No, I was wrong. Okay, we can give the shotgun shells to Rose, the junk to Chisel. Okay, so this is... Oh, perfect. Okay, here's a doctor. That helps. Oh, that's amazing! Look at this one. Woohoo! Now, some of that stuff we should be giving to Rose. I just dropped it, though, didn't I? Yep. Oh, we found the microscope! What the hell? That's massive. Love to talk to you, Gentle Ranger, but unless you need something from our pharmacy or until you're occupying one of the beds, I'm afraid I can only give you a moment. Why are there so many people here? I have the feeling your presence here means we're going to see even more beds filled. Robinson and the Mannerites don't get along well at the best of times, and we seem to have the need to show off for visitors. Tell us about the Mannerites. Good people, if I say so myself, maybe too polite for our own good sometimes. Makes people think we're pushovers. It's always a real surprise for them when they find out we're not. What about the Robinsons? I like how she's a nurse with a giant ass, like, sniper rifle. I might be biased, but the followers of Tori Robinson don't seem to want to get along. They want to get ahead, but that doesn't work here, and they're stepping on a lot of toes. Be careful around them. Tell us about the pharmacy. If you need to buy medical supplies or open a trade, if you're willing to sell supplies, that is always appreciated. I'm also willing to pay a premium for certain ingredients, like what? Make most of my meds out of badger tail, roach abdomen, frog eyes, and lizard eggs. Depending on the condition of the specimen, I'm willing to pay quite a premium. Badger tail, roach. We haven't seen roaches, not a lot of frogs. Lizard eggs, I think, maybe. Badger tail, certainly. Got any cat litter? For anti-radiation properties, I'm guessing? Well, we don't carry it here in the hospital. Mr. Manners keeps them for his cats. Okay, let's get rid of our junk here. What is this? Clarification or calcification? Stronger bones probably just increases your strength, I'm guessing. Okay. All these jackets, too, let's get rid of. Polys we don't need. Definitely need the microscope. And we don't need this either. What about those energy weapons we picked up? Could sell it to her. The thing is, obviously it would make more sense to go back and grab Pistol Pete every time, but it's just so far away. Oh, she only has 267. God. Alright, I understand. Didn't know she was so broke. Sam, what do you want? Can't you see him recuperating? Nice shiner, you're gonna fight Sam? If you can call it that. Fucking Gitlin jumped me out of nowhere, pussy. He would never have landed a punch if he'd given me fair warning. Why did he punch you? I have no idea. All I did was tell everybody he was a thief who's been stealing everybody's stuff. If he disagreed with me, he should have said something, not punched me in the nose. Well, if he didn't steal it, he might have a right. I thought Manorites were supposed to be polite. So I'm guessing you're not one of them. Nope, I'm a Robinson, born and bred. Carpe diem, motherfucker. That's my motto. What other stuff has gone missing? All kinds of stuff. Old man Palladino lost a watch. Nurse Flinkman lost some medical supplies. Lindy Lou lost her tool bag. That Gitlin's a kleptomaniac. Where's Lindy Lou? She's in the ventilation fans out near the farms. I think, yeah, we talked to her. Flinkman's right behind us. And Palladino? Hanging out near the commons area. Okay. How do you know he's a thief? I saw him. He was snooping around the ladies' room waiting for an opportunity, and Nurse Finkman had something stolen from the ladies' room a few days ago. It has to be him. So you didn't actually see him then. I didn't have to. I know it was him, and now everyone else does too. Who is this guy? Jonathan Gitlin, pansy-ass Manorite simp. Him and me are both trying to get into the civility enforcers, but he doesn't have a chance now that everybody knows he's a thief. Ha! That spot's mine. You sure this has nothing to do with you trying to beat out Gitlin for the position? Oh, of course not. I'm just doing my civic duty, exposing crime and punishing wrongdoers. I would have beat Gitlin fair and square for that spot. Everybody knows I'm the better man. Bullshit. Who the hell is the gooch? Dr. Edwinson. Welcome. Look at him. Sketch. Gentle wounded to the hospital. Do you require care? Do you provide it? You're in luck. We provide the best care to our patients. They're mostly hurt by plants, giant roaches, farm accidents, and occasionally gunfire when somebody forgets to be civil. For non-residents, the treatment is only 20 scrap. Would you like to use our services? Yes. Now, about all these other incidents, what do you know about being civil? Many of my patients are here because they couldn't remain civil. Lack of civility means blood and bullets. I guess politeness takes a while to learn. What about the farm? Put a lot of work into it and it's doing really well, but somehow these people managed to cut themselves or stab themselves, or you see that guy in the end? Had to pull a corn cob out of his rear. Typical. What do you know about the roaches? Misguided soul believed that breeding roaches would help provide us with a steady source of protein. That is one of the reasons we all became vegetarians. Sadly, the offspring of those roaches have been growing and changing down in the steam tunnels, and it's getting steadily more dangerous down there. So Manorites don't eat meat at all. Only on certain special occasions. They call it courtesy meat. It's not to my taste, no matter how clever the cook is in disguising it, so I don't eat it. I wish none of them would. And about the humans. Who's got the hard ass? Raphael, there he is. Something fishy's going on. Tell us, or what we do to you won't be to your taste either. Okay, look, the people here have a tradition, but it's one I don't find medically advisable. If it doesn't stop, there are going to be a lot of cases of madman disease in the Angels soon. What's madman? It's a brain parasite that's transmitted by eating infected flesh. It doesn't always take, but when it does, oh boy. And it can only live in human nervous systems. So everyone is eating humans here. Well, you can add 2 and 2, I'll give you that. Why do people eat it if they can get that disease? Problem is that people don't listen to their doctors. They listen to their leaders, and in this case, their leader made eating human flesh a sacrament. Until Mr. Manners stops eating it, nobody else will. Of course, somebody were to say destroy the cooling systems for the meat locker in the cafeteria. Not that I'm suggesting anything. Okay. What if we could get him to stop eating courtesy meat? If you could do that, you'd be saving the mental health of the whole Angel. Okay, interesting. Look, speaking as one doctor to another, is something wrong with it? Yeah, on so many levels, but morality aside, it's killing them. If they don't stop, we're gonna see a lot more cases of madman disease. What about the plants? Have you seen those giant tomatoes? Do you know what happens when something like that falls in your head? Tell us about your patients. Oh, we've got some very interesting cases here. The usual gunshots, stabbings, and accidents. But then we've also got polydactyl syphilis from Watts. Let me tell you, this stuff is a real treat to treat. What about cat litter, Dr. Edwinson? Of course, Mr. Manners. Of course. Okay. Now, last but not least, who in the hell is the gooch? Told you not to tell on me. Good thing you brought him in. He was sick. Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's good. We found a sick hobo outside the gate. I remember him now. Yes, I've seen him. Very sad. He was once our sheriff, Rob Gooch, but he started to go crazy a while back. He's in one of his lucid moments. I was able to take some samples from him. He's got a rare brain disease. I suspect it's from eating human flesh. I call it madman disease. There's no cure, and this is why I'm a vegetarian. Okay. So, here's the game plan. Now that we have the microscope, we can go back to the other place, and we can try to resolve a bunch of those issues. I'm not sure if we need to cure the disease first, or if we want to knock out that guy's, like, other thugs first. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what the right approach is, so... I'm thinking if we cure everything, maybe they'll listen to us. I don't know. We still have to check the other side of this place, so we'll certainly be coming back, but our main purpose for coming here is now fulfilled in getting that microscope, so quite happy about that. We just found it randomly in the hospital, which, you know, it obviously makes a lot of sense. Rhodia, let's go. I'm pretty sure it's Rhodia that we want. Worker bots, let's see if we can run. Nice. Yeah, Rhodia. Why are we not? Yeah, there we go. So, we'll take a bit of a break here. When we come back, try to fix these problems here. Just like we've been doing for everyone all over the place. Us Rangers, we're really nice fellas and ladies, aren't we? Fellas and lady. Unless you count Pazeppi. Which I kind of do. Hey! Have we seen this guy? Yeah, he's got a little bit more money. Which is nice. Oh, a suppressor. This is new. 90% noise radius modifier? Huh. +5 crit chance. I don't know what that means. +1 to perception. So, I know what a suppressor is, but... Jeez. But, We've got +2 to leadership on him. That other trinket would give us perception. I'm gonna pass on that. But what I could do is I could sell him these ion beamers here. And the makeshift sword. And then we could grab the suppressor. Because even, yeah, the noise is cool, but also the 5% crit chance is cool. Interesting. Yeah, that's actually a pretty hefty haul that we made there. Thank you. Now, if we were to attach this to something, +5 crit chance. And where does it attach? It's a barrel. Oh, perfect. We could put it on the AK-97. We can always remove it later if we want. Because I imagine it would go good on... Well, we could put it on a pistol if we're going to send somebody in to do like a one-man job kind of thing. But really, it's just nice to have the extra crit chance. So it's +6 now, which is way better than +1. 90% noise radius modifier. That is very interesting. That's the first time we've seen something like that, so not sure exactly how we could use it, but perhaps it'll come in handy somewhere. What do we have here? Corpse has been hung. Yeah. Mechanical arms. Okay. Anyhow, we'll take a break. We'll come back. And we'll try to fix all the problems here. Okay. Take care, guys. Thanks again. Bye.